Hello my lovely crafters, this is Crafty Sue 519. Welcome to my channel. And today I thought I would do a tutorial on how to put together these KSCraft Angel Wing Bow Dies. When I purchased these a week ago, I went on YouTube looking for a tutorial on how to put them together because it might be a little daunting when you get something that looks like this and you're not quite sure what to do with the pieces. So the die set, and I'm not affiliated with them at all or anything, but the die set came with two sizes, the small one, which is this one I made here, and a larger one. So you get two different sizes, which I think is awesome. And that's the package it came in. So I thought it might be a good idea just to show you how I put them together. Now, I don't know if this is how they expected people to do them or not. It's how I do them. So I already have the die cuts for both sizes. Let me move my beautiful sign out of the way. And all you need are your die cuts, some glue. I use a paintbrush to help curve the paper. Snips just in case, and some jimmies if you want to put jimmies on them. So I figure I would start with the big one. So the first thing I do is curl the bow pieces, and that's why I have this, because it just helps you to get that paper to curl a little bit. And that's all you want to do. While we're at it, we'll do them all for this die. So all of these pieces that are the bow pieces, you just want to curl them a little bit. Makes it easier when you go to glue them down. So there's 3 pieces, and you want to make sure you curl them all. Okay. So you start with this funny looking piece. And what you're going to do is flip it to the back side, and these little tabs right here, you're going to put your glue on those. And you can use hot glue if you prefer, whatever your glue of choice is. And you're going to glue them together, glue them down. Now I make sure that the edges of the bow are straight, are even with each other. You might have to hold it down a little bit. And I'll do that for a second. Maybe I'll put a clip on this one. Haven't used this kind of paper for a bow die before, so I'm just going to clip it for a second so it has a chance to stick. Then take your next piece, same thing. You're just going to put glue on those little tabs. Bring it to the center and make sure you're nice and even on the side so you have a nice even bow. Hold that good and tight. So little, nope, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to crush the bow. Worked on the big one, but not going to work on this one, so I'm just going to have to hold it for a minute. Press on it well so it sticks. There you go. This one should be fine now. Yep. And on the middle size piece, do the same thing. Glue on the tabs, bring it down, make sure your edges are even. Don't want a crooked bow. There you go. My hands already have glue on them because I've been crafting other things. So I'm sticking. I'm sticking. Come on. There we go. Now this piece looks kind of funny, right? Almost looks like bunny ears to me. But you're going to take this part on the right side. The right side is, you know, you see all of the stitching. And you're going to take this piece next. This is the second largest piece. And it's kind of got a straight edge on the bottom. Can you see that? You know, flip it over and put your glue in the center. And I like to be very generous with my glue. And you're going to take it and you're going to just center it here. So it's going to bring it down below the other side. And I just hold it there with my finger until it sticks. Okay, so straight on the bottom. Now this is the way I do it. I don't know if this is the way it was intended to be made. I don't know. And then you take your littlest one, put glue on the back. I like to bend it, it's easier to work with. And you're gonna go right in the center of the one you just did. It gets a little crowded in there, so I just like to take my handy dandy paintbrush that I don't paint with and make sure that sticks really well. So now you have your three pieces together. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Love it. And then you have your piece that wraps around the whole thing to keep it together. And I put glue on the whole thing. Some people might put glue just on the edges. I put glue everywhere. I want to make sure it sticks. So you know how to do this on a bow. You just put it in the center and wrap it. Gets a little tight. And this is a little bit thicker cardstock than I normally use, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time with it. There you go. Go. And then if you want to put a jimmy, you just put a gem. Now, this has got glue on it, but I mean, you know, sticky on the back of it, but I don't trust it, so I always add some liquid glue too. Get it to stick. And there you go. You can maneuver it around a little bit if you want, but there's your pretty bow. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Love it. All right, let me try to get some of this glue off my hands for a second, and we'll go on and we'll do the small one, same exact way. Nothing different with doing this one. It's curly paper. You can use a bone folder to do this. You can use your fingers. I use my fingers a lot. Careful. Make sure you hold it really tight though, because you don't want to tear it. Which happens. Ask me why I know. So now with the little one, same thing. Flip over this piece. On the tabs, put your glue. Bring it down. and bring it down. And I don't think my clip will fit on there, so I'm going to hold it for a few seconds for it to take. Must be this paper. It's kind of textured, a little harder to glue. Stinker. Stinker. There we go. Oh no. Of course, that always happens on a tutorial, right? There we go. So let that stick, and then we do the next piece. Bring it down to the center. Make sure your edges are kind of straight. Just keep maneuvering it until you got your edges matching. There we go. Just hold on to it. This is a little bow. Oops, it moved. It moved. Not good. There we go. And then a teeny tiny one. Same thing. Let's put your glue. I use art glitter glue. It's my favorite glue. Always works really well for me. I think the texture on this paper is making it a little bit harder for it to stick. There we go. So we'll go back to this one. We'll flip this back to the right side. Put some glue in the center here. And you want to get that right in the center. It's going to be a little bit below the first one. That straight piece is on the bottom. Okay, make sure the straight side's on the bottom. And you take your little one, get your glue in the center there. And same thing, you want to get that right into the center. There we go. And that's it. Just put the little band across the whole thing to hold it all together. I use a lot of glue. I'm glue crazy. I see people making cards and they put these tiny little bits of glue in the corners and that's it, and stick the papers together, and it's like, what are they thinking? It's not gonna stay. It's not enough glue. So I know my cards aren't gonna fall apart because I put plenty of glue on them. There we go. And if you want a little gemmy in there, let me see, do I want a big one or a little one? Oh, what the heck. Let's put a big one. Put a little glue and the gemmy. And there you go. So see how easy they were? Aren't they pretty? I love them. Love them, love them. I think they're gorgeous. And you can do them in pattern paper and they look just as pretty, I think. Alrighty, for any of you who may have this die set, I hope this helped if you weren't sure what to do with it as far as putting it together. And voila, in just a few minutes, we have two beautiful bows. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you make these. I think they're just so pretty. And until next time, love yous. Bye.